So what we're doing here is we are preparing the quarry dust and cement, mixing it while it's dry before we even add the water. We also added some quarry stone with it because we want our blocks to be very strong. So this is a mixture of quarry dust and quarry stone. But normally you will use the quarry dust with 5 wheelbarrows of quarry dust with 1 bag of cement. And when you use your manual machine, it will give you 35 blocks. I'll just show you the blocks that we have already made this morning. This is with our manual machine. These are the blocks that we've already made this morning. And then what they do is they take the quarry dust for it not to get stuck. When you make your blocks, you need a flat surface like here. And they just throw some of the quarry dust. They spread it before they lay the blocks so that it doesn't get stuck on the foundation here. So you need a flat surface when you make your blocks. So there they are, still mixing. You have to mix it thoroughly for you to get a good result with your blocks. You first mix the quarry dust and your cement thoroughly before you even add the water. You first mix the two together. This is the quarry dust here. And that is the quarry stone that they also added. They added 1 wheelbarrow of quarry dust. You can see. And this is the stone. So the blocks we are busy making is for us to do this fence. We want to now close up here. Want to do this fence. Okay, now Hami is busy adding the water to the mixture. Let me just show. The mixture is still busy mixing. Mixing. He is already done mixing. Now he's adding water to the mixture. So when you mix these two together with the water, your mixture doesn't have to be very soft and very wet. It has to have a little bit of a drier texture with it. Not like dry, but course it can't be dry, but it has to not be too wet to make the blocks, as you can see there with the, I don't know if you'll be able to see, it's not completely soaked in with the water. So Hami's been making the blocks for us since we started with the cement blocks. That was in 2013. He's been the guy with us making the blocks, so he knows now how to go about with making the blocks. So adding a little more water. And this, what they're doing is just to get the blocks finished faster. If they take this, this one took one bag, and the other heap they took one bag, and then they do the mixture so that they make faster. They make the amount of bags of cement to finish faster, and also the job goes faster. But you only need two people to make your blocks. It's very important that you do a thorough mixture. You'll see they'll mix this heap and they'll throw it again on that heap. But it's very important for you to get strong blocks, use the correct measurements, and mix thoroughly. Then you'll have very good blocks. That one's first water mixture is mixed together now. This one is already mixed with water. I think it's going to mix it down again, just for you to see the texture that it needs to be for you to get the block. So just adding more water. I'll sprinkling it over now, because I don't think he wants it to be too wet, so that's why it's just sprinkling over the water. We also had a breakdown with the generator yesterday, so we are just busy fixing it. We'll see if it's going to work. We hope so. We couldn't work yesterday because of the breakdown of the generator. And if you can see, my hubs there is busy with his scooter, his baby. He's busy. I think he wants to put the throttle and everything today. So back to the block. If you can see, this is now, I think, the final mixture. Hami, mixture is finished?
Yes.
Okay, this is how your mixture should be. It shouldn't be soaked. It should just be the way it is now. Just be wet. So now he's going to make the blocks. They work as a team when they do the blocks. So he's going to fill the wheelbarrow, and then they're going to move it there where we are making the blocks. Make your blocks on a flat surface for you to get level and straight blocks. It should be a flat surface. The scooter is getting a bath, early morning bath. So exciting project today. Hami's mixture is done. So what they do, I think he's going to wait for his friend to mix his last to do his last mixing, and then they'll do the blocks together. So this is the mixture, the final mixture. With a manual machine, you can make up to 300 blocks per day. Or is it 350? If you use 8 bags of cement, I think you make around 280. But if you use 10 bags, you can make 300 bags per day. I mean, 350 blocks per day with a manual machine. So you can see Hami's busy prepping for them to lay the blocks, to make the blocks on the space. You can use a plastic bag, the thick black plastic bags also when you want to make your blocks, but in our case we've got a cement foundation here, so this is what he's doing. He's just raking the quarry dust on top of the surface here, and then it makes the blocks not to get stuck on the concrete cement surface. So that is what you can do, or you can use plastic. Done. This mixture is now complete. I think they are getting ready to go and start making the blocks. Hami, can you just put in the... So that's the manual mold. It looks like that. So Hami's going to take out the stand, because now they can fill in the mixture in there, and then they'll just stamp it. So now we are ready to make the blocks. So So you don't have to compact throwing in the mixture, because you're going to compact it with a stand, and that's all you do. You just literally throw it in there. You don't have to force it to be full, more compact. Once it's topped like this with a shovel, throw in your shovel heaps like that. You don't have to force it in more. That's all you need to do. And there you have it. Some people, they put the shovel heaps like that, and then they also still force it in, shake the mold, and they force more in. No, you're not supposed to force more in, otherwise your block, it's going to be too tight on the mold, and you'll struggle to lift your mold out of the mixture. So you just have to fill it up like that, as the way they are doing it here. I'll just show you one more. As you can see, he just folds it up, and then he takes the stand, stamps it down, compacts it. And there he puts his feet on the edges of the stand. Can you see the hole? I have to show you that part. Dan, can you move your wheelbarrow a bit so that I just show when hubby puts the stand, he puts his feet, put it a little bit backwards. Compact. Now it's going to take the mold out of the mixture for the block to stay there. He puts his feet there. That's it. And that's how simple it is to make cement blocks. So once it's done, Hami will just take a scraper. Hami, do you want to get the scraper? If you can see the excess cement there, just to make the block look smooth, he's going to just scrape the tops off with a scraper. So when it's complete, Hami will just take the scraper and he'll just do like scraping it with that scraper. So that is when you scrape it, for you to get a even smooth surface. That is how you do it. You just scrape that off. But they do it at the end of the making the blocks there. So then they just scrape it off like that. And that is how you make the blocks. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the video. Thank you. This was making blocks and throttle preparations for my hubs at block 9 to 9. Thank you for watching.